Hey there, it's Erin with Time Saving Templates, and today I'm going to be going over a quick Excel tip that you can use in any of your spreadsheets if you are wanting to add a visual element such as icons using some conditional formatting. So let me open up the file. I am using the merit worksheet and combo analysis template today, and I've added these columns at the end for the example. I'm going to be going over how to add first the performance review flag, so 3 different icons. And then in the next video, I'll go over the quartiles, adding 4 different icons, which is a little bit different. So stay tuned for that if you want to use the 4 icon option. You'll see you can use 3, 4, or 5 icons. So we're going to go through that. And basically, this merit worksheet template, I will link to a different video that goes over how to use it. Something new that is being added is the quartile information. And so that information is not updated in the main template yet, but will be soon. And so, yeah, if you are interested in that, I will link to that as well. But in the meantime, I will open up the other file so that we can start from scratch. Okay, so there's 2 different things here, and I'm going to start with adding an icon for the proposed performance rating, which we have a few different options here. There's 5 different options, but someone that's not eligible, we don't really need to have something. And I'm only wanting to show 3 options, so maybe a red symbol for needs improvement, maybe yellow for almost meets expectations. That'll be a yellow. And then green check marks for both of these. So we're wanting a red, yellow, and then both of these we want to show green. So we need to convert these. The easiest way for me to figure out how to code this is just by using a -1, 0, and a 1. And so we're going to want anything red showing up as a -1, something the yellow we're going to put as a 0, and then the green we'll put 1. And that's just going to help when we go to insert our conditional formatting. So I need to convert this text into the number I have here. So I'm just going to do a quick VLOOKUP just on the performance rating and then highlight here in the table. And this is actually the 3rd column. We're going to put a 3 and then false. And I'm also going to do a function F4, so that I can drag this formula down and it will still just reference that. So I'm getting NAs for meets expectations because remember I just updated this to say almost meets. That's okay, I'm going to change it back so it matches what we have. So now that we have our numbers in here, it's going to be easier to add our conditional formatting for the icons. I can add these little indicators. Let's go ahead with that. So right when I click on it to add it, it just adds it in straight away. But let's see if it actually lined up with what we wanted. I have exceptional and exceed expectations as green, needs improvement red, not eligible, meet expectations yellow. So this did work out how we wanted it, but if it did not, just remember you can highlight and go to manage rules and edit rule. And also we definitely want to come back in anyway to click off show icon only and get rid of these numbers that we don't need. And it'll auto default to % here for the icon values. I'm actually going to change this to number, and then it's easier to follow our chart over here where I had started with green being a 1. So when the value is greater than or equal to a 1, it'll be green. And then yellow is less than 1 but greater than 0. So yellow being 0, it'll show yellow. And then X, it auto sets this to be less than whatever we put here. So X is going to pick up all the negatives. Okay, so then I just click OK. And then now I just have my icons for performance. Okay, and now let's try the quartiles, which is a little bit different. I'm going to unhide the quartile table. So you'll see I actually have up to 6 different options, but I don't think we have one that has 6 icons, but either way, I want to combine these. So for the analysis, I want quartile distribution. This is one of the updates that we're making to the template. Basically, I want to put second and third quartile as green, and then I could either put yellow for first and fourth, or I could put yellow for below minimum and first quartile, and maybe red for above max. So there's different ways, so you have to think about how you want to show this information. I could also say I want green for all the quartiles, and then red or maybe yellow for below minimum and red for above max. Depending on how you do that is how you want it to appear. You're going to assign different numbers. The negative number was lining up with our red, a 0 was lining up with yellow, and then a 1 is lining up with green. So we're just going to map all of this and then pull that in for our quartile so we can have it, I guess, the quartile code. And we could also set it this way so that we can change it. Once I get it linked, we can see how it looks with different flags or colors. Oops, I didn't put my function F4. That just keeps it referencing that table, even if I drag it down. Okay, so now that I have my coding here, we can come into the icon sets, and I could do something similar for quartiles. If I just wanted to do check marks, let's see if that works. Here's our quartile. Below minimum, it a yellow, and above max as a red, and everything else is green. Let's come in and go to manage rules, edit rule, and let's show icon only. So there's not too much to edit if we stick to the 0, 1, and -1 here, except that if maybe I want to show quartile 1 instead of a check, maybe I want it to be red. Then I would just come to the table and do a -1 for quartile 1. So then that's basically going to change so that quartile 1 and above max is red. Of course, you'd probably want below min is red too. So someone who is below min, meets expectations, needs improvement, and below min or quartile 1. You know what? I'm going to switch quartile 1 to yellow. So quartile 1 is yellow. Quartile 4 we could change to yellow just by changing this to 0. So hopefully that helps to go over 2 different examples on how you can add different icons when there's 3 different options. Don't forget to stay tuned for next week where I'm going to go over the quartile column and get it to work with 4 different icons. So it's a little kind of similar, but a little bit different. So I'll be adding that video in next. So please subscribe, that way you get notified. And don't forget that I also have some free resources over here at timesavingtemplates.com/free resources. There's a free comp metrics cheat sheet and some other things for small business or rental property management. And then we also have some different video series that you may want to check out. So don't forget that I am here to help you streamline and save time when it comes to using your Excel spreadsheets, and I will see you next time.